From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
2023 New York Mets.
Dan Winkler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
From the stretch. And that's taken for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Willie Adams, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 14 homers, and 48 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Next to hit is Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Davis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting first, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Carlos Martinez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
First pitch on the way. Jeff McNeil is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next to dig in, J.D. Davis. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So here's Francisco Lindor now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Davis, the runner at second with one away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to bat, Pete Alonso entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The set and the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 3 base hits in 34 tries. He's gone down on strikes 16 times as well. He's set. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next, it'll be JT Realmuto. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2-2 now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Kyle Lewis, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Avisail Garcia is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, that's up there.
A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Casey Golden. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Meadows moving back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, James McCann. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 5. Grounded softly to the right. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9.
Next to hit,
The
Carlos
pitcher, number
Martinez.
18. Carlos Martinez.
He's set, and the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Count is 2-1.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Winkler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Change up too low. He walked him.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, and it's fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
McNeil stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in once again is Willie Adams as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. And the 2-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a ball down and away.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Meadows is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. And now here is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Standing in now, Rio Ruiz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 pulled toward right center field. On the run is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's Adam Frazier. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hoskins stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lewis able to track it down for the third out. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Now to the plate, here is Casey Golden, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now the pitcher, Dan Winkler. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch coming, here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter,
Jeff
number
McNeil
6.
will be the next to take a turn. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Davis is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Marcus Stroman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Willie Adams.
Willie Adams.
First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Harper over at second. Meadows at first, one gone. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Stroman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
2-1 to count. Two and one. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The count now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Manuel Vizcaíno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Adales scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings as you see these guys on top of the division and cleared by a good 4.5 games entering play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's fouled away. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to stand in is Casey Golden. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the AB now. Sharp ground ball to third. Davis has got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. George Springer will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start this one at 269. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Up next, Starling Marte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. This one's flared down the right field line. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Byron Buxton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. From the stretch, Willie Adams is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Marte at second. Adames on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Kyle Crick gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. So stepping in is James McCann. It was a walk in his last trip.
James McCann.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped him up. Adams is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left
Digging in next, Byron Buxton. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting.
Next, here is Jeff McNeil, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Again, a 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. 2-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside. JT Realmuto is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Rio Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 0. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. Still tied 3-3. Striding in is J.D. Davis. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5.
Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball three, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Lindor.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two and 0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled away. The 2-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line drive to center field. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 1-2. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucupita Marcano is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's Avisail Garcia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Left side, fielded cleanly on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Miguel Castro will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another payoff pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
At the plate, Tucupita Marcano, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-0. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
To third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Starling Marte, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Willie Adams. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Leading up for the match.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Next up, Jeff McNeil. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Outside, 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. This one's flared toward left center. Adams has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sir Anthony Dominguez wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 44th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our